Hello everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Avernum Escape from the Pit, shall we? Well, it's telling me I can change the order of my party on the training window by pressing the info train to the right of a character's portrait to bring it up. So what I could do is then, from this screen... I actually don't see where I would do that on here unless they mean I can see their combat, I can see their traits, I can see the experience points that they have, but I don't see where in... Oh, yeah. Change party order right here. So you could, like, I could move him down or up. That's cool. Okay, so just as a heads up, you do it down here if you want to change the order. I'm fine with my train order. Alright. And let's see. Do my people look demonstrably smaller? You know what it is? It's because I'm on the overworld map. That's why everybody looks smaller. So to better reflect the scale. Because I was in the fort here, and you're much closer on your character because it zooms in. Alright. Well, everyone, we need to go. We've got some quests in our journal here that we need to examine. And we need to go to Silvar. So let's get there. Alright, so he says we need to go to Silvar and go west to find out where people are. And then this sign says Duvno is 8 miles north and Silvar is 7 miles west. All distances subject to being changed by cave quakes. Oh, great. Wow, miles. Boy, this is quite the hike we've got ahead of us. All right. So it's funny. So while you're on the overworld map, your party marches in this kind of 2x2 formation, as you can see. And so it might be more important you're ordering here. I don't know. Now, can I mouse around and like get info on what I see? Or is that not really a thing? It doesn't look like that's really a thing. Like, I see a fireplace up here, and I see something here. Is this Silvar? We will find out. I'm going to follow the road. No, that's a group of people. Hopefully they're friendly. You know, I'm going to just follow the road. And let's see. This looks like Silvar over here. And I'm hoping that's like the local militia that's patrolling. Yeah, it's a patrol of Avernite militiamen. Wow, lucky me on the guess there. The local patrolling militia. I got a lot of these words right. Watching the road between Fort Avernum and Silvar. Their weapons and armor are crude and dented, clearly passed down from warrior to warrior for decades. They warn you to watch out for goblins and bandits and then continue their patrol. Okay. Thank you. Goblins, bandits, thank you very much. Now, somebody's house is here on the outskirts. That's interesting, but we're going in. And now we zoom in because we are in a smaller section of the map. Be sure to train your mages and priests in the intelligence skill. This increases their spell energy and power. Indeed. And let's kind of talk to people. You make small talk with the guard for a while, but you don't learn anything interesting. Hey man, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Is this Silvar? I think so. Thanks so much. You enter one of Avernum's cities. Well, they would call it a city. By Empire standards, it's a miserable collection of crumbling stone hovels perched on the shore of a black, icy river. The dim, green glow from the luminescent moss above gives everything an eerie look. As you enter, one of the guards mutters, "Welcome to Silvar, newcomer. Strangers are welcome here if they watch themselves." They wave you by. I'm a stranger. That means I'm welcome. I'll watch myself. But isn't that your duty, guard, to watch me? Just watch yourself. All right, buddy. Okay, let's go in and there is something to do down here. It says Carol's rations and supplies. So if we're starving, we can get some grub over yonder at Carol's. And then this is the job board. Ooh, let's check the job board. Let's help out. Oh my goodness, what is this thing? It's a living statue. Ah, so it's one of the Avernites has put face paint on themselves and is standing in frozen position with a overturned top hat, hoping to receive coins from passers-by. No, I don't think that's what that is. I believe that's a actual golem. Terrific. All right, let's check out the job board. There is a cave wood board at the south end of this path, hanging from 2 posts. Several sheets of papyrus have been tacked to it. This must be a job board, indeed, where people in need of assistance can post appeals for help. Select the job board to read it and see what jobs are available. Okay. Let's select it. Oh, nice. There's a bunch of jobs. Picks and shovels. There is a note from Ephraim, the smith. It reads, I have been tasked to find supplies to recover ore for Silvar. I will pay in coin for 3 picks and 3 shovels. Bring the goods to me in my workshop. Now, I'm going to accept all of these. Hopefully there's not a maximum you can accept. Misplaced knowledge. To whoever reads this, I have learned that there may be scrolls in the Bandit Keep northwest of Fort Duvneau. Such papers contain magical knowledge, something very rare in the underworld. If these papers exist and are brought to me, I will reward my helper with powerful paperwork of my own devising, signed Walner of Fort Duvneau. It's a crude child's drawing of me killing a dragon. It's very powerful paperwork. You're going to love it. Bat swarms. I have been losing carts of rations and ale to swarms of bats. Wow, we got drunk bats. They come from somewhere northeast of Fort Duvneau. I'm sick of it. I'll pay a bounty in coin and steel to the first adventurer who can track these pests to their lair and slay 10 of them. The bounty can be collected from Gary, the innkeep in Silvar. I can help you, Gary. Message, Fort Duvneau. I am Jay, a warrior fresh from the service. I wish to fight under Captain Johnson of Fort Duvneau, but he refuses to speak with me. If any can speak to him on my behalf, I would be grateful. I can be found at the inn in Silvar. Please tell him that he can find me here. I will, buddy. Okay, cool. We got all the jobs. And there's the city hall. Okay, city hall is probably where we can speak with the mayor. The sign says city hall. Oh, he's saying in here, I have work for you. He's desperate. He's like, please, God. Glad you could make it. I'm glad to be here, Mayor. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Let me talk to you. Can I just click on you to talk to you? I can. A young man in nice, well-cut robes shuffles papers behind a desk. A fine cloth sash, only somewhat threadbare, crosses his chest. A gold amulet hangs from around his neck. He seems pleased to see you. The new arrival. I see. Glad that you made it to see me. I am Jonathan, Mayor of Silvar, one of the 6 proud cities of Avernum. I would very much like to speak with you. All right, so it's one of the 6 proud cities. Okay, so that's very cool. This is a very proud city. You knew I was coming? Or I'm here. Make this quick. What do you want to know? I'd be happy to speak to you. Your courtesy does you credit. Good, I'm glad about that. I like courtesy. This is a harsh land, but not entirely uncivilized. Just look at my mayor's sash. I simply want to ask, you are here. It is done. It cannot be undone. What are your plans from here? I want to escape. I want to get revenge on the Empire. I am a warrior. I want to fight. I want to find a home and be left alone. I don't know. I want to escape, but I'll help out. Let's just say I want to escape. A common sentiment. Alas, it is impossible. We are too far underground, and the Empire has done too good a job closing off the bolt holes. Still, if you are determined, you are welcome to try. Before you go, however, I can provide you with some employment, a way perhaps to use your skills. Not interested. All right, no, I am interested. I am glad to hear it. Have a seat. We can discuss our humble settlement and what I'm trying to do to improve it. I'd like to hear about that. I see the living statue. It's a great addition. What do you do here? I am the mayor of this fine city. Did you notice my mayoral sash? It's a beautiful royal purple, and a member of the Avernum Council. Keeps me busy. My farm has been sadly neglected during my tenure. Towns here have mayors? Of course, we're not completely uncivilized. I'm more of an upjumped farmer with a sash, though, but we like to stick to the decorum of the surface, if you know what I'm talking about, politically, of course. We are not savages. I settle the odd dispute. I order the troops. If and when we get attacked, I marshal the defenses, and I take care of the records. It's a lot of work. Where are the records kept? In the room to the west. It's unlocked. Please set fire to it. They're not very interesting, true, but necessary. I keep track of everybody I can find who comes to Avernum. Someday, people will want to know what happened down here, and when they do, my records will be here. You know what? I love this guy's effort. It's actually a fantastic sentiment or task that he's given himself. I mean, people will want to know what happens when you get sent through the portal, and this is just a he's documenting who made it this far, so that there is an archive for those monsters on the surface. But surely not everyone is in league with the Empire and lost loved ones down here and wants to make connection and understand what happened. Good job, Mayor Jonathan. I have another question. I'd like to know about what you are wearing. Are you referring to my sash and my amulet? They are the symbols of my power as mayor and councilor. What can the amulet do? It can be used to send messages from the castle, the capital of all Avernum. It is in the great cave. Alas, the power does not extend to me sending messages back. Oh, cool. So it's like they can page him, and they can yell at him, but he can't talk back to them. What about the sash? It hangs from my shoulder, and it requires laundering. Its only power is as a symbol, and yet symbols can be very effective. I have another question. Tell me more about the job you had for me. Silvar is digging out a sewer. The excavation is taking place under our feet. Alas, this work has stalled as the tunnels below us have been infested with worms. Big ones. If you can go below and find how the creatures are entering the tunnels under my city, I will present you with both a reward and some valuable advice. Awesome! Love quests like this. I love, go in the basement or go in the sewer and kill rats, snakes, worms, spiders, whatever. I'm low level. I need a quest like this to get me some rep, to get on my feet. Please, let me help you. And by the way, don't underestimate the importance of what Mayor Jonathan wants to do. Silvar needs sewage. That means they've got a fecal problem, a human waste issue. And we definitely, at least for our own olfactory experience, want to help with the sewage. That's a top priority. Why are you building a sewer? Let's ask that. For exactly the same reasons anyone anywhere else ever builds a sewer, and in these caves, as it is much harder for waste to rot away, it is an urgent issue. I've got some waste sitting in my home from 10 years back. Otherwise, things get very disgusting. Can't you give me the reward and the advice now? Aw. That's a good... How about you give me the reward and the advice in advance? Then I'll take care of your little problem. How can I get to the sewer? There are 2 entries in the northwest and northeast corners of the city. The northwest entrance will place you closer to the infestation. All right. Can't you give me the stuff now? First, let me see a demonstration of your skills. That will tell me much about how Avernum can best make use of you. That's all for now. Thanks. I do love the whole business of, and I've said this before, of the underworld, and in Avernum, and how everybody's just got to band together. Otherwise, things are not going to go well. And it's just like you know, what have you done for... It's not what have you done for me lately, but it's a quid pro quo relationship for survival's sake, you know, as a necessity. And if you ain't pulling your share, you're in trubs. So let's go help out. So let's go to the northwest and take care of this. Now, I will explore the rest of the town. Let's see what else they've got here. This is what? Hall of Training, ignorance cured for a reasonable fee. That's interesting. Do I need to get trained? Can I use this service? Eric, 3 scars. You see a big scarred man. The reddish lines on his face stand out starkly against his fishy white skin. He is watching 2 young Avernite warriors strike practice dummies with cave wood swords. He turns to you when you approach. You have the look of a warrior about you. I too. I'm Aldous. Notice my exposed pectorals? I'm quite strong. I'm fantastic with the blade, if you know what I mean. I'm Eric, but they call me 3 Scars. I can train you if you have the coin. What do you do here? I train people. Then when they go out into the caves, they end up torn up like me. How do I train? Come on in here and I'll work you over on our battle pit. You'll be in much better shape after a few rounds with me. What sort of things can you teach me? Well, I can make you faster on your feet. Down in Avernum, the slow are dead. Interested? With enough money, you can improve your skills in training halls. You can only improve each skill that way twice. Oh, cool. So maybe he means the skills on my skill tree. That sounds interesting. I'd like to learn about that. So I could learn quick action or gymnastics for a lot of money. I like how it says prices expensive. So I don't know if these are skills or traits or either, but quick action says helps you act more quickly in combat. In addition, each level makes fatigues from your battle disciplines fade 5% faster. Oh, that's fantastic. So it reduces the cooldown. Gymnastics makes you far lighter on your feet. Each level of this skill gives you a 2% chance of evading enemy attacks and a 10% chance of starting combat rounds with the bonus action points. Wow, that's great. These are both great. Good God, do I want that. If you don't mind, how did you get those scars? The first I encountered some bandits while wandering the areas around Silvar. Be wary if you travel to the north. Bandits set traps for those such as you. And the second? One of the spears of the Slizerakai. There are many of them in the Eastern Gallery, not far west from here. Don't go west until you're ready for a fight. And the third? Nosy, aren't you? I am kind of nosy. I earned the third fighting an Empire soldier that was stealing from my village. Didn't kill him. If I had, I'd be dead. Instead, they sent me down here. Wow. So that was his punishment. That's all for now, thanks. So that's why he's here, because an Empire soldier was abusing his power and stealing from the village, and he fought him back. And for his impudence, they sent him down here. All right, awesome. There's the training hall. Cool. Well, I'd love to get enough money for that. This looks like the inn, without question. Yep, there it is. There's Gary, the guy who wants me to kill the bats. I'm just seeing if they have any, like, weapon shops or anything cool. The sign says, adventurers greatly needed, inquire at the castle. Wow, the castle needs help, too. This is Gruber's Weapons, but it's out of business. Oh, I picked the lock. I didn't mean to do that. Let me save the game. Am I going to upset people by going in here? Keep it in line, he says. But he didn't seem like he's going to attack me. So I just picked that lock. Now, is there anything cool in here? Oops. Using blessings. I didn't mean to do that. If you run into trouble in combat, be sure to use your blessings. The mage spell Haste and the priest spells War Blessing and Protection will make you more effective in combat. Later, your mages and priests will be able to create wards and cloaks, magical shields, to aid your entire group. Okay, I'm going out of combat. Hopefully nobody saw that. I meant to just look on the ground. So there's like broken swords and rocks, all kinds of broken equipment, which is what you would expect in a defunct magic or a weapon shop. Now, I don't know if I could pick those up and like use them for crafting or something like that, but for right now, I don't know. I'm just heading to the northwest so we can get down in that fantastic sewer I keep hearing about. I love sewers. I love spending time in them. You know, the smell, it's just all good. I'm going to walk over here. Oops, well, I can't do that much walking. I just want to map out the town. What is this? Trapdoor to the sewers. Okay, that's the another trapdoor to the sewers. Oh, there's a weapon shop. This is Ephraim, the weaponsmith. Oh yeah, he's the guy who has that quest. He put the other weapons guy out of business. Let's see what his prices are, though. I don't have the best gear. You know what I mean? What's up, Effie? This building contains a small, crude smithy, mainly suitable for small work and minor repairs. Several windows in the east wall help the acrid smoke to escape. You notice a large, polished blade hanging on the west wall. A small man works at the stone counters, helping to keep the battered weaponry of Avernum in good repair. He says, "Greetings, I am Ephraim. Are you in charge of this smithy?" "Yes, you can buy or sell weapons here. Don't have much out of a stock here, but it's hard to get good metal. We do our best. Can I buy a weapon?" Alright, so I could buy some crude stuff, and it's pretty cheap, except for this bronze spear, which is very strong. But I'm using a bronze short sword with Aldous. Can I switch? She's using a crude dagger. I don't know if she'd be good with a spear if you need a particular set of training to use that. He's using a crude dagger. I could buy him a short sword to help him do more damage, but I'm going to save my money. Can I sell anything to you? Oh, yeah. We actually have stuff we can sell, like these bars of iron. And then let's see. How much money is he going to be giving me for this? Does it tell me right now? Is there something on the screen that's going to indicate crude dagger, sell. Anything else I want to sell? Oh, right. These are just sold. Yep. Okay, I'm going to sell that. This is just something that we can sell. I'm just selling all my stuff that is telling me that it's strictly for selling. Like this mug. He's like, "I don't want your mug. Get it away from my face." Okay. Alright, so now we have 412 coins. So we got a little bit extra cash. Alright, let's peel out. Let's hit the sewers. Time for a break, he says. You're right, it's time for a break. We're going to walk over here, and I'm going to save the game before we go down. Alright. From one pit to the next. How is it down here? Oh, okay. This is a pretty nice sewer. What are these signs? What are these, like, banners? I wish I could kind of click on it to understand what's going on down here. Why is there some kind of artistic decoration in the sewer? A bucket and a ladle. Not something I want to see in a sewer. You enter the tunnels under Silvar. Workers have been toiling to burrow toward the water to the south, providing a much-needed channel for the waste and trash of the people above to escape. None of the workers are visible, though. The tunnels have been abandoned. They are eerily quiet. You notice a small pool of green, viscous slime on the floor. It is unpleasantly fresh. Oh. Well, maybe the banners and things are just for the construction workers to make them feel good. Hey, look, is this a pick? Wasn't somebody up there, like, wants picks and shovels? So, just take these for the quest. We're going to steal from the town. And, oh, what? Is that a cloak? Well, it sure is. This is a cloak, and it gives you armor plus 2%. So let's give it to number 2. Do you have a cloak? You do. Does everybody have a cloak? Well, 3 doesn't. All right, here. Put this over here to Mycroft. Mycroft, you just won yourself a cloak. Oh, I forgot. Some of the other people have, like, crystals that I could sell up above as well. And some armor and things. Interesting. Mycroft, do you have a shield? Here, give Mycroft a shield. Can you use this, dude? You're using it now. You need to protect yourself. Big time, Mikey. Oh, she doesn't have... Yeah, let's get these boots over to number 2. Let's make sure I distribute this stuff that we have here. Throw these boots on. Heck yeah. And, yeah, put those on. Alright, fantastic. She's just, like, got nothing. But she's our MVP. So, alright. I'm going to save it. I have a very ominous feeling about this. And we're in combat. Like I said, ominous. Oh, it's these worms. Okay. So these are like these toxic... hopefully they're not toxic. These are worms. Okay. So let me... can you reach them with your discipline? Can you, like, go bash target A? Almost. He tried. He got really far. Can you shoot with... Can you hit this guy, or is he blocked? Oh, yeah, she shot over these stalagmites. That's great. Okay. And, oh, she won. She beat Mycroft with initiative. Can you just hit target B with a fireball? Heck yeah, you can. Alright, and then can you smite target B from where you are? Yes, we killed it. Alright. Now, it's my dude. Alright, fantastic. It did not... I was worried that it would use up my battle discipline because I selected to go do it last turn, but it did not use my battle discipline because I couldn't reach the target. So there we go. I did miss it, and I got the fatigue, but at least we got to attack. I'm going to kind of move closer with her. I don't know how close she is. Determines her accuracy or affects it in any way, but we're just going to roll with it. We're going to hit target B with a fireball. Oh, we missed. I cry when that happens, and we're going to just smite target B. That's a crit. Oh, no! Mycroft! We're getting flanked! Wait a minute, what happened? Ending combat? No, 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 we have to go into combat. Oh, I think it's because I pushed the F button earlier, and it might have said, like, trying to end combat at the end of the turn. Let me see if it does say that. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it ended combat. I did push F, so maybe it remembered that. But it's interesting because it allowed me to gather my party back together, so it's not a horrible thing. All right, so I'm going to attack with Aldous at target B, and he killed it. And then you can shoot. Oop. That's right, okay. What I did was, in Caves of Cut, I was playing it the other night. You push F to do a ranged attack, and so my instinct was just having me push F with Cordelia to shoot her bow. But that's how you end combat in this game. And so you can see in the log it says combat will end at the end of this round. And I didn't mean to do that. So you can push F again, and it says end combat canceled. Combat will continue. And that's what we're looking for. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use her to shoot target D. Okay. And we're going to need to use our daze spell at this point. So we're going to go ahead and daze. And we're going to put it, like, right here. Okay. One cave worm resisted it. But I think everybody else got dazed. Dazed. No, only this one got dazed. Well, it's still better than nothing. We took somebody out of combat, which is nice. In Mycroft, let's see, how much magic? He still has plenty. Let's go ahead and smite target D. And I'm going to discipline. Oh, I can't. I'm all used up. I'm going to attack target D with Aldous, and then you can actually switch to your blades and hit target D. Got it. And then, can you daze again? I mean, let's try this again. There we go. So now this guy's dazed, and dazed. So now they have all lost their turn. And then, Mycroft, you need to heal yourself. You're getting hurt. Hit target 3. There he goes. Alright. So, we're going to discipline attack target B. Almost killed it. You can actually attack target A. I need you to mage spell Fireball target B. And we got it. And then, Aldous, can you just attack target A? Alright, hit. So hitting them does break their daze, which makes sense. Oh, he's fleeing in terror, so he's scared. Can you attack target A? Alright, cool, he's dead. And then let's just switch weapons and shoot target A. Got it. Hit A with a fireball. And then I'm going to have you kind of stand in front of the spellcaster and then use your smite on target A. And we did it. And we can end combat. Wow, nice. Okay, cool. Well, that was a lot of fighting going on, but we did just fine, surviving right there. Let me have my priest go ahead and heal number 1. And now everybody seems like they're in pretty good shape.